Greetings, all you American truckers and the ones that are here in the United States from either north of the border or south of the border. I'm Greg, and this is my trucking weather channel. And I'm no meteorologist by any means, but you can see here that we've got a little weather over here on the East Coast down there around the Georgia, South Carolina area. It's I guess they had a few tornadoes and stuff, and you can see the green and yellow and red areas and stuff where it signifies worse weather, more severe weather and stuff. Yeah, we got just basically flood watch in this area where it just passed through. Come up here into Kentucky, they got a hydrologic outlook. Heavy rainfall expected New Year's Eve through New Year's Day that evening. Moderate to heavy rainfalls expected to develop along a stalled frontal boundary, so expect a lot of wet roads and ponding on the roadway and stuff like that. So, got some other rain up here in the Philadelphia area and heading across western and central Pennsylvania, headed east. Doesn't look like you got anything up here. Well, yeah, I guess there is a little bit of snow going on there. Once zoom in and stuff, and a weather radar picks it up. You can see a little bit of few snow flurries up there in the main area. Not a whole lot going on there. Don't see much in the way of weather or other activities going on around the Michigan area. We got a flood warning for northeast of Fort Wayne over there in Ohio. And we got some winter storm watch over in Illinois, headed over into Kansas for New Year's morning through that evening. 4 to 7 inches possible. Wind chills could reach 10 to 20 below overnight on Saturday night into Sunday. So be prepared for cold and snowy weather there. That warning stretches all the way through the Kansas City area, south and westward. Let's see here now. Just shy of the state line and stuff, just north of Dodge City is where it ends. There in Kansas and stuff, but yeah, it stretches down into Oklahoma. Now they got dense fog warning down there, or advisory, excuse me. Get that to come up. By the time you see this, it should be past. It's in effect till noon today, so it's coming up on noon there now, so because it's coming up on 10 o'clock here on the West Coast. And back out of here, come over here, wind chill. Let's see now. Portions of northwestern and north central Nebraska Friday evening through Saturday morning, so New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. Wind chills as low as 29 below zero, so yeah, you're getting a little bit on the nippy side there. And, oh no, say it isn't so. Wyoming has a high wind warning. No way. Oh, yeah, my attempted sarcasm there. Sorry. West winds 40 to 55 miles an hour with gusts of 70 to 80 miles an hour expected. Central and southern Laramie Range and adjacent foothills. I-25 between Chugwater and Wheatland, and strongest winds are expected on Interstate 80 at the summit. So, like I say, wind blowing in Wyoming? Say it isn't so. As you can see, we can zoom in here, and that high wind areas over there west of Laramie. Oh, it stretches all the way over to Cheyenne. Yeah, just east of Cheyenne till basically just west of Rawlins by the looks of it. And on I-25, it's up north of Casper, about halfway up to Buffalo. Is what it's showing there, so expect some high winds going through Wyoming. And I got another wind chill advisory up here in Montana. It is that time of year. In effect from now until 11 a.m. on Saturday. So, excuse me, as this is Thursday, so we got about 2 days of wind chill advisory going there. So, bundle up, folks. And that stretches all the way from central Montana, let's see now, from north of Billings. On the interstate, you pick it up just east of Miles City, all the way across I-94 to east of Fargo into Minnesota. It stretches the wind chill advisory down to just past Fergus Falls, almost to Alexandria. So expect some cold wind or cold temperatures there. Got a little bit of snow up there around the Great Falls area in Montana, and coming over into they got a winter weather advisory, kind of figured that. West of Missoula remains in effect until 11 a.m. on Friday, so it's 1 to 3 inches. And the wind chills could be as low as 10 below zero, so be prepared for snow and frostbite. So bundle up. And that's stretching all the way over through Spokane area into the central part of eastern Washington. And right now, as you can see here, as I zoom in, it's snowing west of Seattle. We got about a couple, 3-4 inches of snow here in the Puget Sound area, because I'm just west of Seattle. And yeah, you can see they snow there along the Portland area. I'm not sure how much they got blanketed there. I'll bring my road app up here in a little bit. Not much going on pardon me, across up and down there on I-5. Showing a little scattered snow up here on Donner Summit. Not much going on right now. Overnight, I guess when I checked the chain up for Interstate 80 that was here a little bit ago, it was they were requiring chains from about the Gold Run area down there by the rest area up towards Colfax and all the way over into Nevada. So be prepared to throw iron if you're going across Donner. And LA has got a lot of rain activity. Well, it looks like they got some snow up there on top of the Grapevine, possibly, because that's what all that blue is. And zoom back out for the Other part here, what was this that was just popping up? Winter weather advisory for I-40. Winter weather advisory remains in effect from 5 a.m. Friday to 11 a.m. on Saturday above 6,000 feet. Snow accumulations 1 to 4 inches. Gusting winds as high as 30 miles an hour. So that's here on I-40. Zoom in a little closer here to. Now it's around the south of Interstate 40. The winter storm warning is watch is showing south of Flagstaff, east of Interstate 17, just crossing just below Holbrook area, that high mountain range area there. The higher elevations around Sholo and that area there. Looks like it only stretches to. It's not showing going into New Mexico. And I think I saw some winter storm warning up there in Colorado. Yeah, I thought I saw something about that. Winter storm warning remains in effect until 5 a.m. on Saturday, New Year's Day. Heavy snow, 12 to 24 inches. The localized amounts up to 3 feet. Wind gusting as high as 50 miles an hour. Doesn't say anything about the interstate being affected, but let's go and zoom in here so we can Yep, it's going to be more than likely affecting Interstate 70 going across between Denver and I-15 over here in Utah. And it looks like the winter weather advisory is only showing Colorado. They've got some more down here. Winter storm warning southeast of Moab. That remains in effect until 5 a.m. Saturday. 12 to 24 inches of snow. But if you guys are coming up through Moab, that neck of the woods from Monticello, expect to be hitting some snow there. I'll be catching some more. Going through Cortez area in southwestern, Colorado. It's not showing any storm warnings in this neck up here in northwest New Mexico around Sheprock and stuff. It's just looks like it's excuse me, in Colorado area. So go and switch over here to the road conditions and see what we look like there. Alrighty. Yeah, it looks like Snoqualmie Pass is still closed. I'll get to that in a little bit. They're showing down there around Hood River on I-84. Some slow going there between west of Hood River and the Dells. You can see the blue area, that's snow. Looks like it's a bit ugly going. A lot of red down here and going across Cabbage and the Meacham area. Let's see what this little flag is for. Just say somebody crashed. No kidding. Like that's a surprise. Oh yeah, road closed, I-84 westbound near milepost 265, so that's right around the Baker City area. No, that's LeGrand. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, see a lot of red there. Yep. Yeah, it's just east of LeGrand. Interstate I-84 is closed. It's just showing westbound, yeah. Possibly eastbound as well, but I'm not seeing a flag on the eastbound side, but it was showing. Let's see what these two are here. Westbound, road closed. What's this other one here? Westbound 265 road closed, take alternate route. I know there was a second one here. But all those are side roads. Never mind. Those are side road incidents. But yeah, I'd expect to be throwing iron. I wish Oregon would get their road condition report up to show chains and stuff. But anyway, going back off out of here, and you're gonna need a chain up going across Donner. There's a lot of red and dark red. Chains required. Yep. So yeah, you're going to be throwing iron going across Snoqualmie, or I mean Donner Summit. Pretty much from, like I said before, Gold, or down here at the Colfax Gold Run area, all the way over into Nevada. But zoom back out. Not showing much heading east across Nevada on I-80. That looks fairly clear. Showing all green roads there. Same as I-15. Coming up through Salt Lake, up into Montana. I-70 in Colorado. Up around the looks like around the Vail area and stuff. You got a lot of slowdowns there. Don't know if they're requiring chain up there. Let's click on this one here. I-70 from 222 to 229, road closed, expect delays due to safety concerns. Whatever safety concerns are, probably avalanche and stuff. So you can see there's a good stretch of that from just east of Silverhome over to where US 40 comes in. It looking kind of ugly there. Then it gets, they're showing green roads after that. Going down into Denver. So zoom back out and see most of the rest of the country is showing green roads. I'm not going to, like I said before in earlier YouTube casts, get into the cities, because that changes on a minutely or better basis. So looks like I got a little bit of a slowdown here around the Georgia-South Carolina border on I-95. Probably due to the weather. People can't drive. So, anyways, and we'll come over here to the Washington Pass report once it loads. Blew it past I-90 or US 97. Chains are required. Traction tires advised on Manassas Ridge there on I-82. Probably not going to be playing up around Mount Baker. Sadis Pass, US 97, traction tires are required. Sherman Pass, traction tires are advised. Napoleon Pass is closed. Snowing hard, blowing snow, poor visibility. US 2 going across through Leavenworth, chains are required on everything except all-wheel drive. And traction tires are required going across White Pass. So you're going to be throwing iron to get across the Cascades. So now we'll go and switch from my tablet to the laptop here. And this is Wyoming, and you can see there that pretty much between Cheyenne and Rawlins is closed on Interstate 80, as they've got high winds and blowing snow. Around the Elk Mountain area. Okay, we'll go and zoom out here. I forget what the white and red is for. Oh, it's partial closure. Looks like it's partial closure east of Casper or south of Casper. Oh, closed to light, high-profile vehicles. So if you're a semi or RV running across there, running light for the trucks and stuff, yeah. And that stretches down past Douglas to where US 26 cuts off and heads east. Yeah, okay, south of that even. Northbound, extreme blowover risk. Looks like that's all the way down to Cheyenne then. Click on one of these down here above Cheyenne. Yep. Extreme blowover risk. So all the way from Cheyenne up to Casper. And the roads are going to be snow covered and slick west of Rawlins all the way over to State Line, so be prepared for that. All the way over to Evanston. And up here in Montana, you got snow-covered roads. The interstate all the way from Billings, or actually looks like it starts just west of Laurel, where the scale is, all the way through Big Timber, Bozeman, up over Homestake, up to Missoula, snow covered, all the way over to State Line. So, yeah, that's my update for the eve of New Year's Eve on Thursday morning. So, well, have a safe one out there. Like I said, I'm not a meteorologist. I'm more focused in on the trucking end of it. So, y'all guys have a safe, guys and gals, have a safe one out there. And watch out for those idiot drivers. This is Greg, signing off for another weather and road report for the United States.